Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Jersey and today we are doing a Dinkum Island tour. And guys, this island, the word is stunning. The layout, the opening, the transition, everything that we're going to see is just stunning. As we walk out and we get to the front of the town hall, look at this. Look at the welcoming area. I love how open it is. I love the feel. I love the space. I love the fountain just right there. Everything, the symmetry, the level of design, the level of spacing. And I love the open feel to it on this island. You know, and look at this. We got a fountain right here. Two more when you look at the back. Look at that. And then it's just the color scheme is really great. I mean, the hardwood, the mossy green path, and all the green. It's just everything just works so great together. And then also you have your cement. I love the idea of what she did behind the town hall. I just love that idea of that water fountain design, right? And you can kind of see it just going on the sides of the building. But then when we walk back here, it's gonna be just stunning. And that's my word. The word of the day, the word of the video is stunning. Look at this arrangement right here. I like the way this divides from sidewalk to the boardwalk, the little boardwalk path using the palm wood. It's just, it looks so good. And look how the rope fence looks really good. The inner design work in this landscape right there with the palm trees, with the tropical bush, with the lily buds, just everything. And the hibiscus is just, again, stunning. That's the word. Are you guys gonna hear me saying stunning so much? Because it is, you know. And look at this. Look at this view right here. Lollybrooke. This is where we're at today. This is the island's name. It is just beautiful. This is such a great idea to incorporate into our towns, into our builds, you know. And I seen this. A lot of people like to do stuff, very special welcoming areas behind the town hall, and I think the idea is fantastic. I think it really works really well. Look at how neatly she incorporated this. The original dock of our island is so well incorporated. Everything looks so neat, you know. One of the things that it just really made me appreciate of this island is the neatness, how open there's just a feel, because it doesn't feel like it's not complete. It just feels like it's perfectly done. You know, it's not overdone, it's not overcrowded, it's not overfull. In this island, this style fits perfectly. And I love the feel because I don't know, that there's a cleanness to it. There is just this open feel, there's open areas. It just feels so great. The other thing that you guys gotta pay attention, she has used so many, the street signs, the signs for over here, just all over the place. And some of the writing is really amazing and wonderful. So we see this building, this little bait shop building, boat rental. The house is great. The design is perfect. Just everything. Look at the decoration, on point. I gonna start taking inspiration. This is great inspiration for me right now for the live stream island that we're working on. This is amazing ideas right here. Look at the separation of the wall. It's a dirt wall in the back, and look at all the different levels of design. Look at all the boat rentals, the way she did it and placing them there, and with the ramps in the front makes even more sense because you gotta pull them or you're pushing them, you know. It's just so great. It's the detail in this island is just so on point. And look at this, fishing tackle available. I just know, it's just amazing. I truly love everything that she has done, everything on this idea, the way she has made this the teletower incorporated right there into the building looks really great. But then we go back here in this little passageway, and look at this. I like we have this little hidden ways to get into her town. Look how beautiful this looks, guys. Again, inspiration, screenshots, ideas for your walkways, for your island, for transitioning from one area to another. This really hits the mark. And then we get to the camping ground area. And look at this. We get to the camping ground, the visitor center. We have a little waterfall back over here. We got a little table where we can sit, a little barbecue area. We have the umbrella, campfire. We have our own private lake. If you come to this area and you come over here and you want to relax in a little getaway, look, you even have your own private lake. And this looks amazing. It looks so inviting. And it's so simple. And that's, again, another thing I'm going to say is this island, the way the balance of items to the openness to the separation between one build to the next is just stunning. And look at this little opening right here. And then I noticed that big house over there in the lake. And it's just stunning. Completely stunning. It just takes my breath away every time I was looking at this island and just the viewpoints and the areas, and it's just so good. So now we get to the Talkie Box, and Talkie Box is one of those builds that we've been really making them big, restaurant style, outdoor seating, multi-level, and she went a whole different route. Very simple. The Talkie Box is just the Talkie Box. We just have it sitting there, a little extra dock just around it, and that's it. No extra seating, nothing on the outside. But look how beautiful and simple everything looks. The arrangement of the flowers, but then this corner next to the Talkie Box, look at this design, and look at the forest in the back. That's the other thing. Look at the nature, look at all the trees, look at all the plants, the hibiscus, the rocks, everything. Look how she utilized the ramps to add grass to come into the pond area. Now that's next level designing. That's I don't even do that. You know, that's truly something that has inspired me for me to going forward to start doing ideas and designs like this one, because it really is gonna just make things so much just wow. Just the factory, right? It's just amazing. It's just truly amazing. I just, man, the inspiration that you get from places like this is just amazing. And again, so now we're gonna get another view, another look out of the town hall from this point of view. And look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Look at the spacing. But it's so well done. Look at the different combination of the tile with the mothy green, with the brick, the different separation, using the plants to light up at night. It's gonna really good. The copper lamps right on point, the symmetry, the way she's designing this section. She's using the cement fence. Normally I use the iron fence to give you that more elegant look, but look how nice the cement fence look with the hedges at the same time. It's just so great. Stunning. Like always, the view, every time you look at the background, look at the background. Look how wonderful this town really feel. This is such a clean town. You know, people here are they're just so well behaved. You know, they maintain this town to perfection. And look at the view from over here. Look at the parking lot. There were so many places that I wanted to go right away to see because it's so inviting, so tempting. But before we start heading to any other place, we're gonna head and we're gonna do this walkway and go towards her museum area. And I like some of the new ideas that I've seen. I like how she elevated the pathing over here, the mothy green, adding the hedges on the top. Look at all the green combination, but it's all the different tones of green. And that never crossed my mind. I never thought about it like that. And I love the way she has come and she did this area. I like some of the idea, some of the design. I like this fountain. It reminds me a little bit of the ones that we've been doing in our builds, in our channels, in our live streams, but she did it so good. I like the little plants just right there next to it. And I love the combination she's using. Again, the mothy green path with the brick, with the cement, and all the border around it, all the jacaranda trees, just when springs come, it's gonna be all purple. It's gonna look so nice. And I love the seating right here. Everything came out. Her symmetry level on this island is truly on point. It's next level. It's amazing. Planning or doing islands like this, when there's so many builds and so many ways to go from one section to another section, it's truly incredible what she has managed to do here. And then look at this view. Look at this view. You walk out of the museum, and all the way across, you see the town hall. I love I love viewpoints like this. And this is something that she really wanted to do. She really wanted to plan. She really wanted this to appear, and it is so good. It's truly so good. This to me I love seeing stuff like this in islands. Look at the view from right here. You see that big house over there, over the lake. Once again, all those details, all those design, all that effort that she has done on this island is on point. It's just beautifully amazing. I like that we have this elevated section. I never thought of doing an elevation decking area or patio or seating area behind the museum like this one, and that has opened up my mind, because you guys know I love building museum is one of those things that I truly enjoy. And guys, this inspiration to build an elevated deck area behind the museum is, I can't wait to play around with that idea. I can't wait to see what I can come up with, what we can do, because this has inspired me so much, so much. Okay, so I like these ideas of the little fountains right over here, just coming across the museum, just giving you a little water. And I like that her museum, her area is really surrounded by water. I just think this idea is so unique, it's so cool. I love this take. I love the way she did it, and having all these little waterfall fountains, let's call them that, it's just a nice touch to give this area a different look, a different feel compared with anything that we have seen. And I think that's great. And then we get to this little outdoor cafe patio area right next to the museum. People can come over here, get their drinks before they go to the museum or anything like this, get some food. I think this is just great. And look at that little building. It's kind of like, I love one of the things that we're gonna see across this tour is little buildings like this, right? They're not too big, they're not small or tiny. You can still see some of the detail, but they really give you that aspect that there's something else here in this build, in this design. And I love the way she compared the light. And look at this idea of the lantern buried in the ground, covered by a fence to give you that nice glow. Now that is amazing, and I can't wait so I can find places to use these ideas in our builds, in our islands, and everything that we are doing together, either on Livestream Island or in a different build that I get to do. And then look at this parking lot. I like this idea of having the stone pillars to kind of, so you don't go over the parking lot. I think this is really great, and it gives it, again, a little aspect, a little other design, another way to build parking lots, because we got the youths. We are always improving our roads, creating parking lots area, and seeing more parking lots. The way they are building them in different ways, it's gonna bring more creativity into our islands, to yours, to mine, and it's just an amazing thing. And then I got to this point. I fell in love, truly in love with this idea. These pillars of brick, just right there, and then you put jacaranda trees on two sides. For some reason, it just makes it feel like this massive tree. For whatever, it blends so well, and then it makes it feel like she had this canopy of trees, and then she added the vine, posting right there in the different entrances to give you all, like, if everything is connected. And it's truly, this idea is one of those ideas, when I saw it, I want to do it in our Livestream Island because it's gonna fit the European town so well. But I didn't want to do it. I wanted you guys to see it here first before we add something like this into our islands, because again, ideas like this are so inspiring, are so unique, and this is amazing. I just love it. And look at the wall, the way she's using all the flower boxes with the brick. And again, the way she uses her color tone, her color palette on this island is just wonderful. It's just truly amazing. And the way she's using the fencing elevated is so great. And again, of course, we got some extra items that are not in the game just yet. But James, we can't wait. Into the swing is there. And this bench, James, I don't know why it's not in the game, but it's an amazing bench. I don't see any glitch. Maybe it can be on summer update, But once again, besides those type of items like that as we continue to walk this island and we get to experience the way she's still flowing this island. Look at the way she's doing everything. Look at the fencing, look at the stairways, look how she's using the brown tones with the green tones, with the cement. Look at the type of furniture she's using. Again, more brown tones, but it's all the different type of tones. You know, you got super dark, you got lighter, you got, you know, and your green, different type of green tones, you know, and it's just amazing the way it flows. Look at this little shed she did back here behind the house, something little small. Put a little lawnmower to give it that little extra touch so you know what it is right away, and it just clicks and it just flows. And then we got this little pool area or jacuzzi area or pond area, whatever you want to call it, this area right here, you know. But it seems like somewhere that you come in and you can just sit down, relax, enjoy the weather. You're on the shade, you know, and it's just, again, areas like this that it really pushes more ideas, the boundaries of what can we keep creating in this amazing game that we all love. And then look at this elevated deck out here, and look how she uses the brick friends. I've never been able to use the brick friends in such a way that makes it feel worth it and like it looks really good. But look how she made it work here. I can't wait to try this out, this combination. So she did hardwood on the bottom and then the brick friends on the top, and I can't wait to try that out myself. And then again, now we get to the bandstand area. You know, bandstand area are, a lot of people have a lot of trouble. They don't know what to do, how to design them, what to do, how big, how small, how to decorate it, keeping elevated, keeping ground level. Look at this area, guys. And if you don't know what to do, please take a screenshot right now, as many as you need to, as we look, as we walk this area. This area is, again, stunning. The pathway, the little garden that she had with the original fountain, the OG fountain. And look at the way she did the decorating around it with the flower boxes, you know, berry. She got the tropical bushes. I love seeing some of the OG stuff back in the game. Front center is truly, again, amazing work, amazing design. Look at the rope fence. It really gives it that feel in this area. And look at this view as we look at the house over the lake. So beautiful. Again, symmetry. Look at the roebuck right in front of that door right there. It's just, again, how beautiful and how relaxing it is to sit somewhere like that and just experience it. And again, okay, so as we continue walking, you're gonna see how she has these little passages, right? How it leads into inside. We're walking beside the house to get somewhere more elevated, and then you can come down in another section. These are the ideas that I'm trying myself to do in our live stream islands. These are the ideas that I'm trying to do, you know, how we can work on our town, the planning, the layout, you know, going around different areas, but that everything feels like it flows perfectly. And what she's managed to do here, again, is perfection. Is something that I'm trying to achieve, and she has already done it. And this has inspired me, this has moved me to know that I can do it too. And it's so great to see it on an island that's already finalized. And then look at this view. She was ready to go. She was ready to show me something else, but I was in love with this view. This steals my heart. This right here, this design, this waterfall, that tree line, the lake area coming into this, I was just so in love with this idea. Take a screenshot, guys, take a screenshot. Duplicate this video, duplicate that waterfall tier system right there into the lake. That is just absolutely stunning, beautiful. Just one robot right out there just floating is the perfect touch. And please don't feed the alligators, very important. We don't want them to overpopulate. It's nice to see them swimming. We know we're safe, we got nice fences, but you know, let's not just duplicate them too much, you know, we don't want them to overrun. But I love all her signs. All her signs are great. But again, just sitting here, taking this view in, taking this concept that she created is stunning. And there's a reason behind it. And I can't wait till we get back there because it's just stunning. Okay, so now we backtrack all of that. We get back to the front of the town because I want to start from right here, cross over this land bridge that is absolutely stunning, beautiful, so well done. So many people want a flat bridge. So the new thing in Dinkum, something that's been taking ground and people are building a lot, is land bridges. And you know, they're looking so good. Hopefully James is taking inspiration from those ideas of the land bridge, and we can have one of our own, so we can still have the water flowing in the map and we can still see the river instead of cutting out. But for now, people are making amazing designs when it comes to land bridges, and it's just stunning to see one here once again. So, and then we get to see another parking lot. So we're gonna explore this section of the town. Now this section over here is all about rain. It's all about the flowers, the layout. It's just so great to see. And as we start gonna walk this area, guys, really pay attention of the design, the layout, the way the spacing it is. It looks so clean, it looks so open. And then right over here on my right side, you see that little water canal? It's just water just sitting there, and I think it brings such a beautiful element into the build. It really brings something extra. Just it breaks it apart, just having that little extra water right there. I love that. That's why I backtracked. That's why I looked at it. That idea, I thought it was so good, you know, and I don't think like that, and it's so great to see it, so great to get that inspiration. I love all this honey right here, and I like all the beehives in behind all the bee houses. I just think that concept is really great. Okay, so then we walk again to another flower area right back here. And again, guys, if you guys don't know what to do around Rain's house, you know, what you want to do, how you want to build it, what kind of inspiration you want to do, here we go. Take a screenshot. Once again, you know, these ideas are just so good. And these flower boxes right here on top of the mossy green path with the different type of rock pathing, it just works beautifully together. All of this works so beautiful. Look at the hedge work around the greenhouse. It looks so great with the gumwood post right in the front. You know, it's that little touch, so good. And then as you can see through the greenhouse, look how beautiful her flower field looks. I never incorporated that idea that you can see through the greenhouse and that you can see the flowers. And the way she did it, the way she incorporated that idea that you can see through it and you can see the flower, it was amazing. It really makes me think in a future build, or you guys, as you're watching this, if you guys are gonna now utilize that idea that you know you can see through the greenhouse and maybe build something beautifully amazing through the greenhouse, so when you're standing in front you can see it. I love this elbow. I love this color. The color matches perfectly. And again, everything that she's doing in this area, in this place, with all the different colors, the combination, the color palette is again truly on point. Everything that she does has been so good. So now we get to this other section over here. Again, look at all the signs. I love them. I love every single sign that she has put with all the wording. And then we get to the orchard. And orchards are simple, right? And again, these are a different type of layout. There's more spacing in between, more rock path with the border. I think that looks really great, really good, you know. And these are just always inspiration, you know. Orchards, some people really make it elaborate. You can make it very simple, you know. But it's always good to see what people and how they are creating their orchards. And this one, again, it fits the island aesthetic. The pathing, the selection, everything, the way she's laying it out, I think is, again, fantastic. I love it. I just love all this feel. But then we get, after the orchard, we're gonna walk and we get to this section, the Riverside Wholesale. And guys, this little market area right here, I love it. I love it. Right next to the river. Again, her boardwalks, her piers, all of this that she's done out here looks so good. Her little building that she did out here is perfect. This is another thing that has inspired me, that I made me want to do in our live stream island, you know. And I've been waiting because I love this. I like this idea, the way she has cornered this in the corners right here, the way she does the jars, and you got the stall next to them. Oh, I really love it. I really love it. And this idea is gonna fit so well in our town, in our live stream town, in Kingston, and I can't wait to add this. And thank you, Angelmom, for the inspiration that you are giving me today in this town tour as we talk, because it's truly amazing. And look at this fresh fruit. It's all of it, you know, the way she puts the crates down. And then look at this ramp. You know, we always think about steps, we always put in steps, but you know, this using ramps as well for different areas like this is so good. And look at this walkway. Look how we curve. All the palm trees are so good, and with the red and the lamppost just across is stunning, beautifully amazing, so beautiful. It just works, and I hope this is truly inspiring when you see this, how you can do things in the coastal town. This is something I need in my coastal town. You know, I need something like this that goes around the island. And oh man, it's truly inspiring to see builds that really moves your heart. It moves you. It really makes you want to do more, you know, to maybe take things apart and redo them. Or maybe it inspired you to start a brand new island, a brand new take, because now you feel more confident to create amazing builds. And this is what I feel when I'm here in this island. Okay, so now here we are. We're in Sally's. Behind Sally's, we have again another recreation area. I love these ideas. I love the way you guys are all doing this. You know, this is not something that I do. I don't think like this, but being here once again, it has really opened my eyes that I need to be more creative. I need to expand my mind, my knowledge, the way that I'm designing to create more areas like this behind buildings, because I think it does gives it that extra feel, more to it. And look at this little design right here. This is nice. This is so good. Simple, straight to the point. Please screenshot it right now, because this could go anywhere in your town, anywhere in your island. Something like this. It could be just in the middle of the walkway between two buildings, something that it just looks really nice, gives you an extra flow and breaks things up. And I think it is amazing. And then this view right here. This is just land back there. She added a little fountains just to give us something extra in the middle. But this to me is the way she did this outdoor decking right here, overseeing this part of the water, the ocean, the lake, all of this. It really captivated something, you know. And I like the way she utilizing her builds to capture the beauty of her island, you know. Places that she hasn't even touched, not places that she hasn't even been and done anything. But the way she's using her areas like this again is truly magnificent, stunning. It makes you appreciate the world the way it's created when you first logged in. And I love how calm, how beautiful, how the sunset is just coming in and just changing the light and everything. And as you can see the fish swimming, you see the water fountains out there, you see the tree line. It's so calming and it's so beautiful. And like I said, there's nothing out there that she did, but it's the placement and having this view, being able to have and to enjoy this view as we stand right here. That is what is truly amazing, you know. And that's something that I always strive to do, and I love seeing it in places like this. Okay, so now we get to the bank area, and this bank area is really nice, really fancy. Look at it. Marble pedestal, fountains, you know, the hibiscus, the lights. Very simple, straight to the point, but beautifully done. And again, the palette, the color, the tone of it, the item that she used, everything is on point. You know, and banks, sometimes they could be a little hard to design, a little how you want to do it, how you want to decorate it, how you want to place it, but it's truly amazing. And as we walk away from this area, as we finish looking at in all this section, we're going to keep moving forward and we're going to keep traveling. And guys, the more we move, the more we walk, the more we discover, the more we see. Look at this land bridge again. As we cut through here, and look at this river, the way it curves. It's just beautifully with the moon in the back. I can't wait. I can't wait till we truly get flat bridge that connects to the road. That is a cobblestone bridge, very flat. So we can do this so we can see the water still running under the bridge. Because once we get to that point, it's gonna be next level design, and it's gonna be just truly amazing. But okay, so now we get to John's Good. And guys, this area, again, look at the way she places the item, the simplicity of it, the way look at all these items right here from the gacha machine. It looks so good. They were just sitting there, laying there. Look at the spacing, look at the elevation. You go from one step to another level. Again, everything is just a nice deck around John's Good. Everything is separated. You got your seating over here and over there. But again, you got your fence, your hardwood fence, very elevated. And then you get the new light, the fairy lights back here, separating, giving you a little extra before you get to this walkway back here. And then you get to this other little seating deck area. And once again, she picked an area where we have such a nice view of her lake, of the water, and then you can start seeing the other side of the town right over here. Look as we pan the camera, and we can start seeing all the dock over there. It's just truly amazing. I truly love all these little details, all this little idea, the way she has incorporated all of this, making sure that we have viewpoints and area to enjoy her island, to see her work from different angles, from far away, from up close, from up high or too low. When people think like that, when you guys are designing, adding areas like this, it really gives something to your town, something more that we can appreciate and love. And then I like this. She explains that this little ramp is because, you know, we're carrying furniture, and it's better to, you know, roll down our furniture than to carry it because of steps. And I thought that was such a wonderful idea. I really love that. It just makes sense. It adds to the story. It adds to the element of this area, you know, and I think it's great. So this little area is a little work in progress. It's not done. You know, we were talking about ideas and stuff that she wants to do. You know, that's why it's a little empty plaza back here. But I want to show you this little waterworks over here. And look at this. With the rocks, with the water beds. And again, just out here, just a random waterfall pond area just back there, and it looks so great. But as we continue to walk and we leave that area, then she has another one, just random, just around the street. Look at this. I love this. I love these ideas. I need to get better myself to add ideas like this into our walks, into our area as we continue to walk. And look at this. Look what she did over here. This looks great. This looks wonderful. And then we get to the barn area with all her animals, and the way the division, the way she's using the vine fence and all the rocks, all the item, the way the barn area is elevated and the walkway is all elevated all the way to the front. I thought that was a nice touch. And then everything else is dug down. And I think that illusion, that depth, and then look at the ramps, because you go down. It's not like it just goes up. We go up because of the ramp. And it's all that combination with all those details. It really makes all this area flow in such a nice way. And again, aesthetic wise, everything fits her town. It's just, again, stunning work. Everything's elevated, and it's just amazing. So guys, again, more screenshots. Okay, so as we finish that area and we continue to walk, we get to the side of the road. We're on the side of the road. We're walking the road. We get on the sidewalk and we get to this little picnic seating area. And then I fell in love with the view. When you look at it right here, I'm sitting down, but look in the background. Look at those waterfalls. Look at the river. Look how the composition. See, these are the things that I truly want to improve myself, to keep creating more areas like that. Okay, so now we get to the farmers market. Love this building, love this idea, love the way she had done everything in this farmer market. It's just, again, it's stunning. It's beautifully, you know, as she keeps adding more and more. Now we get into areas that she's not completely finished, you know, she's still working in a lot of these areas, but this farmer market is so good. And I love it. And again, use it on the stall, utilizing all the vegetables, all the new stuff that Jane has given us. And I love that it's outdoor, you know, so you can paint your stuff outside. I thought that idea was, again, top notch. And again, another land bridge going across the river, looking beautiful as always. And then I saw this path and I was like, ooh, where does it lead to? And then she told me where this connects to. And I was like, okay, wait, okay. So because we kind of skipped it over it, so I didn't show the video because we want to do a good reveal of it. So we're gonna go back. But then this is a working area. We got to her farm area. She has this amazing idea that she's been working on. She's already been telling me what she's been doing. So I'm excited to come back to do a showcase of this area once it's done. But this area is closed for construction, so we're gonna see that. But this is the hiking trail, and guys, the hiking trail is amazing. I left it all in. We didn't edit one thing out of this hiking trail because it's so worth it. I think this idea of the hiking trail, I think it's gonna inspire you if you have a big area in your world, in your island, and you don't know what to do with it, right? Hiking trails. And I want you guys to see the way she did it. I want you guys to see all the items she used, from statues, from some of the plush toys, from the different elevations, from the different light source, everything, all the way from ramps. I want you guys to see all of it because I think this is an amazing idea for a lot of you that like all this nature and outdoor and just adding more natural. Work with what's surrounding you and work at it, and then just add few tweaks to those areas. And I think this is great. Look at all the rocks, you know. So she's already adding rocks on the pathway in different area. She added some river grass to make it feel more, you know, a little more wild, a little more outdoorsy. And I think that works so good, so great. So before we go up on the hiking trail, we have the observatory. You know, we've seen this from this angle. We saw it from the other angle, from the front. We saw it from the other deck, but now we get to see it from this angle. And I love this. This feature, this little waterfall design, you get to see it from so many multiple angles that I think is genius. I think it's so smart, and it's just so amazing to enjoy. And then I needed to see a little bit more up close this other waterfall that is on the outside of the trail. And look how beautiful, look how stunning this is, this view right here. And look at all the tree line, look at all the different elevation, the different trees, everything the way it is. Guys, screenshot it right now, screenshot it. This is going to inspire you to do this, to add this into your world. It's so great. But look how we go up on this hiking trail, and look how it feels. Look how open it feels as you're walking the trail. But then feel the nature. Look at the different style tree. Look how she's using also the fence that is more woodsy. You know, it's like more tree trunks, because I think it really adds to the effect of the hiking trail. It really adds that look. And then we get viewpoints like this that you can look over her town. And I think this is so great. And again, look, we're going up again, and she's using ramps to go from one level to the next. I think that's great. You know, you don't have to use the ramps, but I think it really works right here. And again, more rocks, more trees, more pine, different level, and that's what I want you guys to see. And then look at the plush toy. I really thought that was a bird, and it flew away, and it's so great. I love this plush toy. I think this plush toy really works really well with the idea that there's a bird just sitting around in all this area. So I love it. Look, we got a little doggo statue right here. Look at the more rock. Look at how more heavy the tree line got. You know, it's covering almost the whole passageway. Look, we got another bird right over here. You know, and all of this. And then you look at the signs pointing which way to go. And we're walking against the river. This reminds me of our first Dinkum adventure when we went to explore waterfall, that I was hiking next to a river. That was the feeling, that was the inspiration, and it resonated so much with me that I fell in love with this idea. And I want to do something like this, you know, and that's the great thing again. You know, we are getting so much inspiration every single time when we come to islands, you know, when we do these tours. And look at the view. Look at this view when you look back to it. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that just beautiful, well made? You know, and look at the stone lamps. It's just, you know, the way she alternates them. And it's truly, truly, having a hiking trail next to the river is truly next level. It is. It just, I've not experienced something like this. I've not seen something like this. And it really, really makes me want to do one. And I can't wait to do it. Okay, so then look at the bridge, and look how she did this water canal. in this particular water canal, she added ramps, so it makes it feel more, instead of being a little more blocky, it's just the water, like it's almost just leveling, but then it gets blocky, you know, leading towards the river. So these ideas, these little details, adding these little designs in different places like this has been so good. So good. Okay, so now we get a whole different, we're gonna do the build camera view. I really want to see how this looks from up high, and as you can see, we see more statues, we see more rocks, we see more elevation, and again, look at the passing. It's just so good. And then now we're gonna pass another little waterfall area right over here, and then we have another one in the front, and all of this is just truly amazing work right over here, and it's just stunning. Look at, I mean, I'm running out of words to say how to describe this island before using stunning, because this island is almost too perfect. You know, the way everything's laid out, the way everything is just placed, it's just so clean, so beautiful, so elegant, you know. And look at this. I love this design. Again, guys, screenshot it. Screenshot. You know, that's another amazing design, another amazing build right there for you guys to get inspired. And again, look, we're going up the ramps and continue. And this hiking trail, again, beautifully, you're in nature, you're enjoying it. I think it just really adds something to your island. It will add another type of build. You know, you get to use a lot of land that you may want to save, that you don't know what to do. Guys, this is a great inspiration for you guys to do. And look at this little crocus statue right there, surrounded with flowers. It looks beautifully. And then that's a doggo den right over there. It just leaves it. And then the bridges going over the rivers, again, really nice, really beautiful. I just love it. I truly do. And I left it in completely because I really wanted you guys to feel, experience it, get inspired. You know, maybe you guys don't want it to be this long of a trail. Maybe you do. Maybe you make it even longer. But I really wanted you to see how all the tree lines are on. You know, where she put their light source, where she put rocks, what kind of tree she's using, where are the elevations, you know, because I think it's important for you guys to observe all these details so you guys can then take it in, build it. And if you guys need to reference, this will be here for you to watch it and watch it and watch it again, so you guys can build it. And then we get to another lookout area for this waterfall. It's like she has thought of everything, you know, and it is so special. It is so special. And the seating area, and it really feels like you get to those viewpoints area in the parks, in the state park. When I go hiking and record this waterfall videos for you guys, it looks just like that, and it's just amazing to see. But here we are ending the trail, and the trail ends where it leads back to the main road. And it was so cool. It was so cool to experience that, because it ends right here, and it's just like real life. It's just like when you go to a hiking trail and you enter right here and you end right here. So you go in this massive route, you know, and then you end up almost right next door to where you started. And I thought that was so great. And I love, because it's so secluded, this little trail that we showed earlier, and it just ends right here. And I think that's perfect. It worked out so great. And this is a shot of the trail, how we see it. That's the town. She has so much more land, so much area to work with, to do. But now we get to the last area of the island tour, and here we are. We're gonna see this little mansion, you know, this little house that is out here, you know, that is more of a perspective build. It's meant to see from far away, but I really, with her permission, we wanted to show how she did the building, so we got more up close. But this is really meant to be seen from far away. That's the idea. But she has a little decking area on the back. I like the design of the building. I like the hedges. I like everything that she's doing. I think this is just a great design. And as she's still working on this area, all this is gonna keep expanding. It's amazing to see where she's at this moment, you know, because this island is, again, the word of the day is stunning. And as we stand right here, we get to see the view of her town as we walk around. It's just really beautiful. But guys, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to hit a like, subscribe if you want to see more videos, and we'll see you next time. Alright guys, see you later. Bye.